Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Bird outside. He lobs it up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Here is Howard. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Now Havlicek. Kuzi. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzi. And that one's on target from the wing.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
It's back to Hill. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Right side Hill. Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Yeah, earlier I spoke with Scott Skiles.
And so it's Boston with it. Pass to Bird. Working on Howard. Now here's Bird. Bird can't hit. And here is Hill. And here is McGrady. Now here is Howard. Howard in the post. Outside Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Pass to Bird. Nice move. He lays it in. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's McGrady. Back to Howard. And here is McGrady. Now O'Neal. Now here is McGrady. Back to O'Neal. Now here is Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. From 6 feet. And that one goes long. Magic on defense. Pass to Pierce. Right side Pierce. Here's Bird. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hardaway with it. Back to Howard. The 9-footer's on the mark. Pass to Havlicek. Outside Pierce. Now Russell. Havlicek with it. Up top Havlicek. Clock at 6. Outside Pierce. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Howard. Shot denied. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Kuzi. Pulled loose. Now here's Pierce. And he slams it one-handed. And so it's Boston with it. Back to Bird. Here's the screen. Fast break. Here they come. Here's... Oh, my goodness! Boston trailing. Havlicek outside. Pierce up top. Back to Havlicek. No good. And here is McGrady. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Hardaway. McGrady. Now McGrady. Shot clock at 6. Outside Hardaway. Pulls up. Havlicek with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now, here is Hill. Hardaway backing down. Shoots a fader. That one goes. Count it. He has 7.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Outside Pierce. Pass to Russell. Outside Pierce. Hands it from downtown.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Outside Hardaway. That one rolling around and rims out. The Celtics with the lead. Castro O'Neal. Back to Hardaway. And here is Howard. The jump hook. The shot no good. Here's Pierce. He's got 5. Kuzi. Now Havlicek. 5 to shoot. Here's Pierce. And again, Boston with the triple.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Hardaway with it. He has 7. Grant Hill on the wing. Right side Hill. Pass to Howard. Baseline try. And here we go. Now Havlicek. And that one's good. Orlando trailing here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. McGrady with the ball. 6 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. Russell's there. Shot to stop the run. And O'Neal finishes inside. Kuzi. Here's Bird. And Shaq pulls it down.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. He's got 10. Pass to Havlicek. Outside Pierce. Kuzi. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Grant Hill on the wing. A shot by McGrady, no good. Pass to Bird. McGrady covering. Bird's shot is good. Now here is Hardaway. He's got 10. And here is O'Neal. Russell's there. O'Neal inside. Hunts it 5 from 18. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And here's Boston. Now a timeout called by Boston. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Rondo with it. Allen outside. Back to Anderson. Here's Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
And the Celtics with possession here. Allen outside. Back to Rondo. Pass to Parrish. And that one is stuffed right through. Now Lewis. Here's Vucevic. Here's Lewis. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Outside Rondo. There's a good screen. Allen. Parrish inside. And it's Parrish missing. Now here's Anderson. Now Lewis. From outside the arc. Count the bucket. It's all knotted up.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
And here's Rondo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Vucevic. And here is Lewis. And that misses. That would have put him up. Outside Rondo. Back to Allen. Lets the three fly. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Anderson. No good on that last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one? And the Magic with possession. Trailing by 5. Pass to Scott. Puts up a 3. Allen with the rebound.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They set the pick. Here's Rondo. Parrish with it. Back to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Orlando grabs the miss. Now Scott. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Lewis. Here's Vucevic. Working on Garnett. Pass to Scott. And there's the rejection. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now here's Rondo. Here's Allen. Nails the wide-open jump shot. 5 points in the game.
You know, I think when you got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And the Magic making a change here. Here's Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside Rondo. Kicks it out to Allen. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 8 points for him.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
The Celtics with the lead. They set the pick. Right side Rondo. Pass to Havlicek. Clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Vucevic. Goes up the baseline. Vucevic with the bucket. Here's Rondo. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Vucevic. Good on the baseline, Jay. 6 points for him.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Rondo gets the bucket. Orlando trailing here. Now here's Anderson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Armstrong. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Here's Havlicek, and it's Boston with another. So it's Orlando now. Here's Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. 6 points for him. And that one's good. He's got 8.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Allen. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And the Magic making a change here. Here is Armstrong. Shot off the screen. Can't get it to go.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Poked away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Hill left side. Hill left side. Pass to Howard. And he gets it to go. He's got 6.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
McHale. Can't hit. Here is Armstrong. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. The Celtics making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Boston with the ball. Pass to Bird. Kuzi back to Bird. Grant on him. Kicks it out to Allen. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Allen. And the Magic making a change here. And Allen drops them both. Here are the Magic now. 4-point game. McGrady with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. O'Neal misses. The Celtics on offense. Pass to Bird. And blocked. But they recover it. Now Allen. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Kuzi takes the 3. And that one's good. He's got 13.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And here's McGrady. Pass to Hardaway. away. Allen left side. Kuzi. Now here's Bird. Bird right side. That's good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Bird. Kuzi. Back to Bird. Leads him in there. Stolen by O'Neal. Now here is McGrady. And here is McGrady. Back to Howard. Fades and shoots. And the shot is good. 8 points for him.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Kuzi. Bird right side. Bird right side. Kicks it out to Allen. Pierce. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
On offense, here are the Magic. Trailing by 10. Now O'Neal. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Magic score. Now a timeout called by Boston. The Celtics making a switch here. Pass to Pierce. Here's the three. The offensive rebound. Another shot. Misses at the rim. And here is Hardaway. He's got 10. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Back to Russell. Here's Heinsohn. Pass to Bird. Pierce with it. Lets it fly. Outside Pierce. Great look there, but off target. Outside Hardaway. Hill. Back to Hardaway. Grant Hill on the wing. And here is Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. 13 points in the game.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Back to Bird. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Orlando trailing here. Pass to Howard. Now McGrady. Now O'Neal. A jump hook. And again, it's Orlando converting. Kuzi. 5 on the clock. Heinsohn. No good. Now, here is McGrady. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Bird outside. Fades. There's the bucket. Good.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
To the inside. Now, here is McGrady.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Tries from 16. Rebound by the Magic.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Outside Hill. Now, here is McGrady. Here's Hill. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Heaves it up. Can't hit. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Well, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird. McGrady with the ball. Back to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Left side Hardaway. Stolen by Pierce. Kuzi. Bird outside. The shot from the low post is good. 15 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
O'Neal with it. Pass to Howard. Back to Hardaway. Left side Hardaway. Clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Havlicek outside. Right at the free throw line. That's good. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So it's Orlando now. It's a 5-point game. Outside Hill. Pass to O'Neal. Russell's there.
It's really a good picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
Now Havlicek. Outside Pierce. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. McGrady up top. Outside Hardaway. Outside Hill. Pass to Howard. Pierce covering. Stolen by Pierce. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all three of their shot attempts.
Here's McGrady. Grant Hill on the wing. Right side Hill. Pass to Howard. Puts up the baby hook. And the basket good. 12 points for him. The Celtics with the lead. Bird right side. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And the Celtics with possession here. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Russell. Havlicek outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Pierce. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And also, Steve, I think he's the definition of a lockdown defender. It doesn't matter what style of player he's up against. He can handle just about anything that's thrown at him.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Hardaway. Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown there.
Kuzi. Back to Russell. O'Neal's there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. 15 points in the game. Grant Hill on the wing. Right side Hill. Back to Hardaway. From past the arc. And that one's good. He's got 18.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Outside Pierce. There's the pick. Denial. Here's Havlicek. Shot is off. And here is McGrady. Pass to Howard. So they take the lead. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Havlicek outside. Bird outside. And the layup is good. And so here's Orlando. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Howard. Bird covering. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bird. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From deep. Can't get it to go. Now McGrady. Here's O'Neal. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Bill Russell. And the Magic making a change here. And that one misses. Boston trailing. Havlicek outside. Pass to Parrish. Lewis grabs the board. And it's Orlando's ball. Francis. Now here's Scott. Can't make good off the screen.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Back to Rondo. They set the screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
And the Magic making a change here. Francis. And here is Lewis. Pass to Scott. Parrish gets the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Havlicek outside. Pierce with it. Here's Parrish. Back to Pierce. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Orlando leading. Now Anderson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Vucevic down low.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Outside Rondo. Back to Pierce. Havlicek outside. It's good from long range. 11 points in the game.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Vucevic. Parrish is there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lewis. Shot from free throw range. And again, it's Orlando converting. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
Tell you what, they've done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Pass to Havlicek. Pierce. And he knocks down the jumper.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Anderson with the ball. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. The Celtics making a switch here. Celtics on D. They've led by as much as 10. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Pass to Havlicek. Outside Pierce. There's the screen. For the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 20.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Now, here's Scott. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the 3 ball is good. Pass to Pierce. And here's Garnett. They grab their own miss. And the shot is good from Garnett.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Vucevic. Parrish is there. A baseline J. That one a little long. Kuzi. Pass to Garnett. Rebound by the Magic.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Now, here's Lewis. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Scott for the 3. Can't get it to go. They set the pick. Stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Anderson. Here is Anderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Pierce. And he banks in the layup. 22 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here is Anderson. Now here's Lewis. 6 to shoot. No luck. Outside Pierce. Pass to Garnett. And here's Pierce. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here is Armstrong. Here is Armstrong. Lewis with it. Lets it go from deep. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And it's the Celtics ball. Outside Pierce. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 24.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Here is Armstrong. Back to Scott. Blocked. The Celtics with the lead. Kuzi. Lock at 6. Kuzi. Collins. And again, it's Boston converting. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here is Armstrong. Francis. His first attempt of the game finds the target.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Pass to McHale. Outside Pierce. Tries from 16. And again, it's Boston converting.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here is Armstrong. Now here's Lewis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to McHale. Lewis on him. Baseline J on the way. Collins. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Orlando trailing here. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's McHale. McHale right side. Havlicek, 5 to shoot. Stolen by Lewis, and they're pushing it up. Pass to Havlicek. Now Pierce. There's the pick. And here is McHale. Havlicek. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Havlicek. And again, Boston with the triple.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Lewis on top. Armstrong. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Collins. 11 feet away, and it's Boston with another.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here is Armstrong. Here's Lewis. Drills it from outside.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Just a tiny lead for him.
Yeah, but a chance to make it grow here.
Back to Pierce. Stolen by Lewis. Here is Armstrong. There's a screen. Now here's Lewis. Shoots it. Scott can't get it to go. Plenty of space. And the bank shot is good. Here is Armstrong. Stolen by Havlicek. Kuzma. And another basket for Boston. Pass to Scott. Here is Armstrong. Shot clock at 6. Connects in the foul line jumper. And the Celtics with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. McHale right side. Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Outside Pierce. No good on the 3.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Here is Armstrong. Pass to Scott. Launches it. The shot is off.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
The 15-footer. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Here's Orlando now. 8-point game. And here is Lewis. Misses off the left iron.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Kuzma. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Lewis. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
The Magic making a switch here. Here's Bird. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 19 points in the game. And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Hill. Now O'Neal. It's back to Hill. Clock at 6. Now, here is from deep three-point range and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Havlicek outside. Pass to Bird. He's against Hill. Bird right side. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot. He's got 21.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Now here is McGrady. Pierce covering. And here is McGrady. 6 on the shot clock. And O'Neal gets it to go. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're right. The kick out to Havlicek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma. And he gets the bucket. And Orlando has possession. 11-point game. Pass to O'Neal. Now, here is McGrady. Now McGrady. Outside Hardaway. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 20.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Back to Havlicek. Shot clock at 6. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He drops the first one, and that... Both free throws good from Havlicek. Now McGrady. Outside Hill. Pass to Howard. Russell's there. Lets it go. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Now here is Havlicek. Kuzma. Right side Pierce. Right side Pierce. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Here are the Magic now. Down by 12. It's stolen. Kuzma. Pass to Havlicek. Here is Russell. Outside Pierce. Shot clock at 5. Buries it down low. McGrady with the ball. Stolen by Havlicek. And so it's busted. Paul Pierce.
Is that real?